Hello Capricorn, this is Leslie Lee and welcome to Simply Tarot, where I give intuitive advice to empower your life. This is a reading for you for November 2017 for your love and for your career. Now, the love can also encompass romance, relationships, friendships, or partnerships in that regard. And career encompasses business, self-employment, money, jobs, and everything that's associated with that. So we're going to go into your love. With love, you have the Emperor, the Six of Fire, Tower, and the Oracle card Y. Now, the feeling I'm getting with this is that there is a male energy, either a father figure, a husband, or some sort of leadership role or authoritative role that is encompassing your relationship. So I'm seeing the Six of Fire energy a lot. This could also be with inspiration, your inspiration to move forward, because I do feel like it's movement. It can also be actual relocation. Maybe you're thinking about getting a new place with your loved one, or getting a new place to move closer to your loved one, or maybe even going on a trip together, or moving into a new city, or some kind of location, relocation, or a new environment, or a new fresh scenery. That's what I'm feeling with this Six of Fire. You can be celebrating a birth, a graduation, a baby shower, an anniversary, something you're planning to bring some, light into your situation. However, there is a Tower in your relationship sector too, and this to me means that there is a surprise that can be on its way, or that you are currently going through some sort of surprise, some sort of shock. Maybe even some truth had come out in an area, some reveal, some announcement. For some of you, this can be a good announcement, a happy celebration, a happy time, a good news coming, or a good news you're celebrating. For others, there may be a certain sudden change that you weren't expecting, and it can kind of get things a little off balance for a while. Now, I get this with the Oracle card Y. With this card, it tells you to examine why it is you are in the situation you're in now, why it is you do the things you do, or say the things you say, or believe the things you believe, or why. Is it something from your past that's preventing you from getting forward? Is it a certain belief that you held on to that's keeping you from getting to your goal, or getting where your goal is? Now, when we bring this back to the relationship, is there something that you're looking at in a partner that is keeping you in this relationship, but you're not sure this is what you want? Or you can be on the fence right now. You're on the fence because you are looking at the happy times. You are reliving those happy moments. You are wishing to relive those happy moments in the future, and this is keeping you stuck. Now, I'm going with my intuition right now, but I kind of feel like for a lot of you, this celebration can bring about this change. Whatever it is you're celebrating, it can lead to a significant change. For instance, if you are a new mother or a new father, this can bring a sort of shock to the environment because it was something you weren't expecting. The responsibility wasn't something you anticipated. I feel like you should focus on the things that make you happy and kind of let that engulf you. Because I'm seeing that with focus on the light. When we go to the career sector, the story I see here is that you probably walked away from a situation. You're probably contemplating walking away from a situation within the job. Wow, yeah. There's something that happened within the job, probably with coworkers, probably with this authoritative figure, this boss, this leader, that makes you think that maybe this isn't what you want, that you want to move on to something better. With the Eight of Cups, that's what I see. Eight of Cups, it represents this situation that you're in right now. You're looking at it as it's not good enough and you want to go on to something better. You want to go on to what's over the horizon, what's awaiting you, the sunshine. You want to move on to get out of the shadow of the moon and go into that sunshine, that sunrise. And I'm talking about this a lot because I see the moon in the Eight of Cups, and I see the sun here, which is a major theme, and I also see focus on the light as your oracle card. Now with career, it can be a situation where you probably just left a job, you probably was released from a job or a position, and there may even be a time where you might have to borrow money or lend money, borrow and lend. There's this transaction going on with Six of Pentacles. I do feel this is the card of charity, of giving, money, of loaning money, of, you know, and I feel that. I feel like for some of you, there may be a period where your job isn't reliable anymore and you have to move on. And there may be a transitional period where you will have to rely on others' help, others' assistance for a while until you get back on track, which is exactly what I see here. Moving on to something new, but in the meantime, you're going to rely on others' help and assistance and their charity, which is fine. If you have friends surrounding you that are able to help you transition through this period, that is the best situation you could be in right now, because that will get you to this sun, to this sunshine, to this enlightenment. And this oracle card reminds you to focus on the light, because this is where you're headed. This is what's steering you and what's guiding you and what's putting you back on your path if you feel like you fell off. There is good things in your future. There is good things coming up for you. And you may be feeling that warmth of that sunshine on you now, because you know it's in your future. It's coming. It's right here. You're living it. And if this is with romance, with your romantic relationship, if you are coupled, I do feel like there's some struggle over who is leading in this relationship, who's making the decisions, who's monitoring the money, who's making the decisions where to relocate, or it's kind of, I feel like a butting of heads over who's in charge. So this month for you, for November, just a kind of a general, when we're mixing up all these cards into what is going on now with romance and career, I see it all, that there is going to be some sudden surprise, something coming out of that field you weren't expecting. It can be good news. It can be good news on the horizon. It can be a new position coming up for you. It can be a new job, a new home, a new relationship, or even if you're letting go of a relationship, if you're leaving something behind, it is for your benefit. It's for your benefit. It's a way for you to focus on yourself. But I do see this. This card is giving me all kinds of question marks, if you could see that. And this is probably where you're at. You're wondering, like, what is the meaning behind all this? That's what I'm feeling. Like you're feeling, why am I going through this? What is the meaning of all this? Why do I get good news and then it feels like it's bad news on the horizon? Or why do I get bad news and all of a sudden things change? Like things are changing quickly. Things are sudden. That's what I'm feeling. Just sudden changes, sudden with the home. There's like a sudden change within the home. Maybe something you weren't expecting. You're going to have to move quickly, or something with a move that you weren't expecting. I see you leaving a lot of stuff behind, a lot of things that aren't working out for you. It could be job, it could be relationship, it could be whoever that was in your present that is that negative energy that was just doing you wrong, and you just wondering, why? Why me? Why now? Why? Why is this happening? And this is reminding you to focus on the light. There is always a blessing. There's always a blessing in the negativity. Whenever you feel like you've fallen, there's always a lesson that you need to learn in that pit, and then you'll crawl out of it and come onto the other side of that situation smarter, with more knowledge and wisdom, brighter, with more sunlight and energy in your soul, in your thoughts and your positivity. There's always a lesson there. But I see there is action here. You are moving forward. The Six of Fire, the Sun, the Eight of Cups let you know that everything that's happening right now is propelling you forward into this new horizon, into the light. It's propelling you forward into knowledge and wisdom and the things you needed to learn, you're going to learn. And you're going to apply that. And it's going to help you go to that next step, wherever it is in a relationship. It's going to help you find that person that's right for you, or continue to let go of the negativity in your relationship. If you are coupled and you are happy, then this doesn't apply. But what I'm feeling is for those Capricorns that are maybe sticking around for the wrong reasons. There may be looking at a situation and trying to find the light in it, and it's not there. And there is this feeling that maybe there is a situation that just isn't for you, but it's hard for you to see that. It's like you're not in that space right now to receive that, even though your gut and your intuition and your heart has been telling you this. And I do see that maybe even with the past relationship, maybe even with the relationship that you are contemplating leaving, that there wasn't a lot of truth. There wasn't a lot of truth being spoken and being shown. There was a lot of, you had to dig, there's a lot there. Let me clarify some things for you. Guidance for Capricorn for November 2017 for love. Oh, there's a lot just trying to pop out. For love, for love. Just wow. Celebrate. I see that with this. The Six of Fire, celebrate. Enjoy all your blessings. Conquer. I see this with the Eight of Cups. It's telling you that it's time for you to make moves, to make moves to conquer what it is that you want in your life and overcome and take control. Taking control, I see with the Emperor, that authoritative leadership quality. And the give, I see in the Six of Pentacles. I see that exchange, that give and take, that charity, share in order to receive. That's exactly what I see with this. You're sharing and they're giving, and there's that give and take here. And this is a message for you. I feel like I should pull one more. I'm just being guided to pull one more because those popped out, but I feel like I need to pull one. Just an overall message for Capricorn for the month of November 2017. What guidance and advice do you have for Capricorn for November 2017? Let me see. I'm going to go with this one. Forgive. Wow. That's what this is. That's what this is all about. Empty your heart of all negativity. Forgive. Yep. Focus on the light. That's what I'm seeing. This might answer your why question too. There's a lot in your past that you're holding on to still. There's a lot that you can't let go, and it's influencing what's going on in your present time, and it can influence your future too. There's a lot that you need to let go of, empty your heart of. You're going to have to forgive yourself if there's some things that you feel like you've done that you can't let go of, that you feel like you've done in your relationship to others or to yourself. You're going to have to let that go. And if there's a person that you feel you've done wrong to, you may want to consider apologizing to let that go. And I feel it. There's a lot of people. I see it right here. There's a lot of people in your life that you feel have done you wrong and probably even turned their back on you. This is relationships. Cups are about your relationships. It could be with family, with friends, with co-workers, with siblings. Whatever this is, especially if it's love, in your love life, with the loved one, you feel like they turned their back on you, it's time to forgive. And not just forgive them to excuse their behavior, because, there was a lot of mistrustful activities, and maybe not a lot of truths being spoken. It's not saying you condone that, or that you are going along with that behavior and forgiving that behavior. What you're forgiving is the energy, that negative energy. You're forgiving that and letting that go. So focus on the light, There's a lot of good to be had. There's a lot of good people out there too. There's a lot of good opportunities for you ahead. I see that with the sun. This is a major thing in your life. And it is in the future position too. Past, present, future, if I read it that way. Focus on the light. There's a lot in your future for you that you should focus on. There's a lot around you that you should celebrate. A lot of blessings. Don't just focus on the heartache. No. That's what this Six of Fire is saying. And it's right smack in the present, right in the middle of the reading, right there saying there's a lot to celebrate. There's birthdays, there's children. You probably have children who are happy and healthy and doing what it is that you need them to do, what they need to do to benefit them. There's a lot going on, family, probably even births and, awards and gifts and victories and successes in a lot of areas in your life, not just one. So enjoy those, surround yourself with those blessings, and focus on the light. Let go wherever you need to let go, all that dark negative energy, let go of that and focus on that light. You got a lot ahead of you. So, okay, that's been your reading for November 2017. Thank you for your likes, your subscribes, your comments, your shares. If you think this will help someone else, please consider sharing. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. I will have more readings for you in the future. I don't want you to miss out on any of that. So by subscribing, you'll be notified when I post the next thing for you Capricorns. And thank you so much for your support and for watching and for all you do, for allowing me to do this for you and help you and give you advice and guidance. You will see me soon.